Recently, tech companies are in big layoff waves. I found this data on Kaggle. It was initially collected to measure the layoff due to COVID, but it has recent data and we can see the trends from it. I created a dashboard based on it, and the diagrams are in sections. On the top left, we have a time interactive element, a time filter. So we could choose a time we are interested in, and all the diagrams will change with regard to it. Below that, there is a seismogram. It's mainly used to see the changes and trends over the selected time. The color separates out years and the length shows the total layoff in the months. Some values are tiny, so I use negative count to make them more comparable. On the right, there are two diagrams. They could be enlarged to view more in detail. Packed bubble chart shows the number of companies that lay off. In this diagram, the lighter the blue means the earlier the date. Bigger the size means more company lays off on that day. We can see the early bubbles are bigger than the one recently, which means there were more company laid people off back in 2020. Comparing this diagram to the seismogram, there are more people being laid off this year. We can see those previous layoffs mainly happened in small companies, but nowadays are mainly in big ones. Back to the main dashboard, the special map indicates where those companies are. Hovering over it, we can see America laid most of the people over the last 2 years. At the bottom, I have a table and tree map diagram. They relate to each other, so use the same attributes. The table you could reorder in certain a range and see lays off and funds raised in digits. The tree map shows the weight and count of each section with color and size. The part-to-whole hierarchical relationship shows which type of tech company is under larger pressure of layoff.